A single phone call just cost a car dealership $3 million. A text message destroyed a debt collection company. Right now, your business could be one phone call away from bankruptcy, and you don't even know it. I'm Michael Sterling with Compliance Made Clear. If you're making any calls or sending any texts to customers, hit subscribe right now because this could save your business. Quick disclaimer: I'm not an attorney. This isn't legal advice. But what I'm about to show you is why TCPA lawsuits are the #1 threat to consumer-facing businesses today. Here's the terrifying truth. You could be following every rule you think exists and still get hit with a class action lawsuit that puts you out of business overnight. The Telephone Consumer Protection Act sounds innocent enough, right? Wrong. This law is a lawsuit goldmine for plaintiff attorneys, and they're hunting businesses like yours every single day. Here's how scary this gets. TCPA violations can cost you up to $1,500 per call or text. Not per customer, per call. If you called 1,000 people without proper consent, that's $1.5 million in damages. And here's the worst part. You don't even need to know you're violating it. Ignorance is not a defense. Listen to these real businesses that got destroyed. Car dealers calling customers about service appointments, sued for millions because they used an autodialer without consent. Credit repair companies texting payment reminders, wiped out because they didn't have written consent for each text. Insurance agents calling leads they bought, bankrupted, because those leads never actually consented to be called. Real estate agents texting about listings, destroyed because they called outside allowed hours. Healthcare providers sending appointment reminders, SUED, because they didn't understand autodialer rules. This isn't theory, this is happening right now to businesses just like yours. Here are the 4 ways your business is probably violating TCPA without knowing it. Number 1, the autodialer trap. If you're using any system that can store numbers and dial them automatically, even your CRM, you might be using an autodialer. And calling cell phones with an autodialer without written consent. That's $1,500 per call. Number 2, the consent confusion. But they gave me their number. That's not enough. You need written consent that specifically says they agree to be called or texted. Verbal doesn't count. A business card doesn't count. Buying a lead list? Those people never consented to your business calling them. Number 3, the text message. Minefield. Every single text needs prior written consent. Payment reminders, appointment confirmations, marketing messages, doesn't matter. No written consent equals $1,500 per text message. Number 4, the time zone killer. You can only call between 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. in the customer's time zone. Call someone in California at 7 a.m. their time because it's 10 a.m. your time. That's a violation. And lawyers are specifically looking for these timing violations. Here's what happens when you get sued. First, you'll get a class action lawsuit representing hundreds or thousands of people you called. The damages add up fast, really fast. Second, you'll spend $100,000 to $500,000 just defending yourself, even if you win. Third, most businesses settle because fighting costs more than paying. Settlements typically range from $500,000 to $10 million. Fourth, even if you think you did nothing wrong, proving compliance is your burden. You have to prove you had consent for every single call or text. The lawyers know most businesses can't prove proper consent, so they target you specifically. Here's how to protect your business starting today. Stop using any calling system until you verify it's not an autodialer under TCPA definitions. Get written consent for every single person you plan to call or text. Email confirmations, signed forms, recorded opt-ins, whatever it takes. Never call before 8 a.m. or after 9 p.m. in the customer's time zone. Program this into your systems. Document everything. If you can't prove consent, assume you don't have it. Train your entire team on these rules. One employee making one wrong call can destroy your business. Look, I'm not trying to scare you for fun. I'm trying to save your business. TCPA lawsuits have destroyed more businesses than any other consumer protection law. Right now, plaintiff attorneys are using software to identify businesses that might be violating TCPA. They're calling numbers with software that detects autodialers. They're signing up for services just to see if you'll text them without consent. You are being hunted. Here's what you need to do right now. First, smash that subscribe button, because next week I'm breaking down exactly what counts as an autodialer, and it's probably not what you think. Second, grab our free TCPA compliance checklist in the description below. This walks you through every step to audit your current practices before you get sued. Third, tell me in the comments, are you currently making calls or sending texts to customers? What industry are you in? Let's make sure you're not the next TCPA victim. Remember, complex laws, simple solutions. I'm Michael Sterling, and your business survival depends on getting this right. Don't be the next headline.